I used to cringe about this famous love poem, but now it's one of my favorites. So story time. When I was in 7th grade, my English class read a sonnet that Elizabeth Barrett Browning wrote for her husband, Robert Browning, back in the 1840s. It goes like this. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight for the ends of being and ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need by sun and candlelight. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with the passion put to use in my old griefs and with my childhood's faith. I love thee with a love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life, and if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death. This kid in my class, who I did have a crush on, got stuck on that last line and decided that the speaker was, let's say, planning to become a wealthy widow on purpose. All of us being 12 or 13, this very much derailed the lesson, and despite knowing that was probably not the author's intent, I felt cringy about the poem for years after, until I learned more about the Brownings. Turns out that Elizabeth and Robert had a really beautiful love story that Elizabeth in particular never expected. When they met, she was already in her 30s, and she had chronic health issues that really limited her activities. So when she talks about love that transcends death, she's speaking as someone who had been close to dying before, and who thought she would die alone. Instead, Elizabeth and Robert had 15 years together, and when she passed away in 1861, she was in his arms. I'm making a placemat out of poems and reading a sonnet every day for the month of April. Today's poem was Sonnet 43, How Do I Love Thee? Let Me Count the Ways, by Elizabeth Barrett Browning.